Ooh. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I'm your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I am joined by the founder of the Neck Illuminati, the YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar_Games. But that's not all. I am also joined by the man Modern Toy Fair has full custody over, the man Optimus Prime popped and he still can't stop, the Twilight Knight, Nate. How you guys doing this week?
Not worthy. Not worthy. I'm
I'm
sorry,
doing
guys.
excellent.
I was just trying to quiet down the fans of you, Nate. They were like,
Sure.
you know.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's crazy, man.
It's easy to have
Crazy.
fans when you don't ghost your co-hosts.
Yes.
Is it ghosting per se? I don't know. Do we really have plans? I don't know. Did we?
I mean,
What are you referring to?
we do.
I don't know.
And technically speaking, you agreed last week to show up, and Nate wasn't going to be there, so it made it even more awkward.
That is true. That is true. What I've learned is that it is very difficult to go to the zoo for 6 hours, not get a lot of sleep, go to work, and then come home and try and record a podcast because you instantly pass out on the couch. So
Yeah. That's gonna be tough. You're a good 10 years younger than me too, so.
Oh yeah, but
that would have been impossible.
My Wii Fit, a long time ago when that thing existed.
Oh,
the Wii Fit and the board, and you get on there and it would say, "Oh, this is how old you are," and it was always like 90, and I thought that was insane. But now it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Jake says that he does that every day. Walk around the zoo.
Well, there's a difference between working at the zoo and walking at the zoo, and also he's not dragging along a 2-year-old, so
he does wrestle with gorillas, though.
That is true. Actually, side note.
Yeah,
I don't think he's allowed to.
He doesn't anymore, but he used to.
So, have you guys? When's the last time you guys seen gorillas? Not including Jake. Because
I mean, I went to the zoo like 3 years ago, maybe 4.
Okay.
Probably been that for me, maybe 5.
Follow-up question. Have you ever seen a gorilla interact with a baby gorilla?
Yeah, don't they usually like troll them in the rep, like smack them and then run away and shit?
Well, I guess I caught him at like the sleeping time. It was honestly one of those experiences where it's like, this is so magical. The mom was just like rubbing the gorilla's head, and he was like crawling in and trying to get all cozy, and she's just like, no, scoot back. And it's insane to watch, another like animal who we think like, oh, we're intelligent, and they're just doing the same thing I would do. Yeah.
Are you
It's awesome.
Are you the mama gorilla or the baby gorilla in this situation?
I guess both. Both. But it was just a really cool experience, and it was really cool. Too bad it was at the end of the trip, and I was really tired, and I was like, "Can we just go?"
You were like, "Can I cuddle up in there too?"
Yeah, you're like, "This is magical, but I gotta go."
Yeah, we've been here for 2 minutes now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's fair. That's yeah.
That's
my existence.
I've derailed enough.
I don't know. We've got tons of comments. Let's see. Originally, was Jarmar going to be shifted to the bottom of the of the listing?
I'm a bottom. I'm a power bottom. Whatever that means.
You do.
Oh man, I feel like I really need to tell you when we're done what that means.
I know.
Okay, just you never know. Damn, I thought OnlyFans wanted to see some boobies.
Which I did actually. Not the orangutan, but the gorilla nips were out. So
True.
If we're bringing it back to that, Jake knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Jake stares at them all day.
That's gross.
Oh man. I don't know where to go from that. So let's go ahead and pick some numbers. Nate, what are we doing?
There's nowhere.
There's no segue from that.
Let's do 1 through 50.
All right.
Oh. 50.
He just really doesn't want me to choose 69. He's hell bent.
Oh. I could have. I almost went to 100, but I'm changing things up.
I feel like I already chose this number like not that long ago or something similar to it, but I don't care. Oh, I also fucked up my reverse bullshit. All right, let's try this again.
What's the day?
My handwriting's already pretty terrible, and then I write in backwards and it gets worse.
Alrighty.
I like Jake's answer. Has everyone got theirs before I tell you what Jake's is?
Yeah, I have mine in.
So Jake says
I also have mine.
14, and it's how many Planet of the Apes movies there are.
Wait, there's 14?
I don't
No.
think so.
There's no way.
That seems
No
absurd.
There's
way.
not.
But unless he's
There's
counting
not.
like porn parodies.
There's not.
Nate?
There's
No, I think there's only like 9, he said.
9.
Okay.
Even that seems a little astronomical.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
We have to
There was
remember
5
that there's
in the
like
original,
3 new ones, right?
3 new
Yeah,
ones,
3
and
new
then
ones.
the Tim Burton one
Oh.
from
Well, see, I didn't
2000.
realize there was 5 in the original trilogy for some
Yeah.
reason. Oh, I thought it was a trilogy, so that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
More believable.
They just
I'll
kept
allow
cranking
it.
them out,
I'll allow it.
and they all have super bummer endings.
Yeah.
But Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the first one of the new trilogy, is a loose remake of the 4th one, which was Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. That was actually the first movie with Caesar, and so it is a loose remake of that.
I really
Apes
enjoyed the new
strong.
ones.
Together.
Yep, they're great.
Apes
Yeah.
Strong.
They're great.
Technically, the line is apes together strong.
Oh, I thought it. You sure?
Yeah, it's just Reddit turned it into apes strong together.
Mm,
I know
that's
because I
probably-
recently used the GIF and learned that I also was using the quote wrong.
Apes together.
Because he
strong.
goes, yeah, he's sitting there with a branch and he's showing the other ape. He's like, apes together strong, because he has a bunch of like sticks and then he takes like one. He's like, apes separate weak, and like snaps it.
Oh. That
Those
ain't-
movies are so good. I want to go watch them right now.
Me too. So
Yeah.
everyone,
Yeah.
all right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot what we were doing. Oh, okay.
I did 24.
I had
I can't see
37.2.
anything yet.
43.
Oh,
Woo!
43. Yeah, good one right there.
You missed it last
I
week.
gotta-
We did it without you, and I was almost dead on had I not used decimals.
Oh.
So the decimal screwed him.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I used the wrong number. Oh well. That's all.
As in, like, you had a number pre-planned? Because you obviously used the wrong one 'cause
no,
you lost.
I normally just choose numbers based off of things. Like this time I was like, I don't know what to do, and I just added the time together, 10, 14. So I
Okay.
just got 24. But I had a specific one that
I thought you were be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Gorillas have 2 nipples. My number's number 2.
Yeah, I guess that's sure.
Yeah. It's topical. So I do not have a whole lot this week. I went to GameStop and used the last little bit of my store credit. Oh, there goes the stand. To get something that I didn't even know was out yet. And that is the McFarlane Injustice 2 Reverse Flash. Which is not a great figure, because it's definitely missing a shit ton of paint apps to make it, screen accurate. But it's Reverse Flash, and it's decent looking, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. And as you guys would say, it wasn't real money.
I was
Right.
gonna say the return of fake money. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while.
Speaking of things that cost real money,
Been a
though,
while.
my very good friend of the show, Podong, did some work for me recently, and I had him go and improve my Mafex Tiger Stripe Wolverine. So I got the stripes painted black instead of the metallic blue, and then he took the claw hands from the brown suit Wolverine and painted them to match the metallic blue on this. So that way you have the cooler claws and stuff. Like it has like really long straight claws normally. So had him do that. He also went through and you're not gonna be able to see it on camera, so I'm not gonna pull him out of the bag. But I took all of my Mafex like pistols and he drilled holes in the ends so that way they can use the like bullet effects from the Mezco guns.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's everything I got.
Oh, cool. Well then I guess it's me. So, yeah, I have something pretty cool. Something Jake will know. It's of course another Nendoroid. I don't know if I think I brought this up where I thought I was never gonna get my Nendoroid from that one place that I ordered the Cappy.
Oh
Cappy
yeah,
hobby,
yeah, I
right.
remember. Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll just
That was like 2 weeks ago.
I think after we talked about it, I was like, let me just reach out to them and see what's going on because he's just widely available on Good Smile. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, like I noticed at Good Smile I can just straight up order this, and it's been a year and like 4 months. What's going on? And they were really, kind, came back to me and was like, yeah, the issue is right now they're prioritizing their inventory over like the third party retailers. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, so is there any estimated time? He's basically like, no. So just keep waiting. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So what if I just wanted to get my money back for it? Here's the problem. I think I may have discussed this already.
Old card.
I use, old cards. So I was like, I just don't want to lose the money is kind of how I boxed it. I thought I was really sly because I didn't want a refund. I just wanted my money to go somewhere else. And then he was like, well, how about this? What if I just give you a store credit? It's like, oh, okay. So I get to looking through there and seeing what's available because I'm not pre-ordering anything. It needs to be in stock. And I was kind of bummed out that there's a few things that I thought I would really get that wasn't in stock, but I came across this one that I thought, you know what? This was probably one of the biggest video game announcements in like the last 5 years. It was also one of the most disappointing launches of a video game in the last 5 years. But the character's really cool, and it's Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand, which look at that. He's got the little double ears. Let's rock it out. So he's a pretty badass character. I almost knocked the microphone over. I'm not used to the new stand. But he's a pretty badass character in the game, which it inspired me to go back and continue playing the game as well. So that's really cool.
That makes more sense now since the other night you're like, I might just be playing Cyberpunk. And I'm like, why the fuck are you playing Cyberpunk out of nowhere?
Because, I played to a certain extent, actually to the point where he was introduced in the game for like about an hour or so later. And then I just kind of stopped.
You're like, I can't have sex with Keanu Reeves. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not playing on PC either, so I can't do the mod that'll allow that. So that's disappointing, but it's all good. But yeah, it's actually a really, really cool figure. The likeness is so cool because it's like a chibi version of Keanu Reeves. It's awesome. That's the one thing I like about the character in the game is that they're not like he's playing someone else. He's literally just playing him, which is all he does in every single.
Let's say he just plays a cooler version of himself.
So why do it different in a video game? It's cool, but
he's either Ted or Ted who knows how to use guns.
Yeah, and that's literally
Ted who can rock out with a metal hand.
Yeah, he has a robotic arm, and he's kind of a terrorist, but kind of not, and also, so he's cool. He doesn't exist, but he kind of does exist. It's an interesting thing, and it's a cool concept in the game. The other thing that I have is something that I actually have had for like a few weeks now, and I was just cleaning up my room and stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta get some stuff out of the way. And I looked and was like, oh shit, I completely forgot this was in the bag with something else. So follow me. A few weeks ago, one kind gentleman who has a really soft beard. That's you, Nate. You picked up the America figure for me. Wait, was it America? No, it was Valkyrie. Yeah. And I went to pick it up, and you were like, hey, remember this figure that I was like, yeah, I was going to buy it, and we just haven't talked about it for like almost a year. And he's like, hey, I brought it here, and I have it. And I completely forgot it was in the bag. So keeping with the theme of Night City, which you'll get if you Cyberpunk, it's the Nightcrawler that I just completely forgot that I had here. So this isn't technically a weekly purchase because Nate is an amazing person and was like, no, don't give me anything. And I was like, all right. But it is a weekly acquire from like 2020, right? It was around that time.
No,
it was
2021.
No, it wasn't. You're talking about when it was released or when you're supposed to buy it off of him?
No. When because you did your collection thing, that was what, 2019?
That was last year. That was 2021 because we
Okay.
literally did his toy therapy, and then the following week he's like, I think I'm gonna sell all my Marvel Legends.
Yeah. So I have this. Also, one side note, the little bag. Okay, I know you were organized. I didn't know how organized. We had this little
we did
bag
this
here.
toy therapy. You showed us.
I know, but wait, this takes it to another level. This here, there's no way my camera's gonna pick this up. Let's see.
I can kind of see it. Tiny ass writing. Wendigo Wave
I
Maker.
was like- I said, "Holy shit!" Like he's not joking when he says he's organized.
And then
yeah,
Jarmar emptied out all the accessories into a trash can.
No, I
And
just
you know what?
actually,
it's his to do that with. But
I'm
every one
keeping
of
the
those
baggie,
Marvel
though.
Legends that I sold, I had that shit. Everything. I got it.
It was
right
actually,
here.
it was kind of mind
Right
blowing.
here.
Kind of mind blowing. But yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have. That's it.
Real quick, Jake said back to your cyberpunk stuff. He said, "Oh no, he is a straight up terrorist. He just that he isn't completely wrong about it."
I guess that's fair. I still, again, shortly after, I'm about an hour after the title screen, if you will. So he knows what I'm talking about. So I don't know fully, but it was a really badass moment though. So it's really cool.
Has the game improved at all?
Yeah, so that's actually why I kind of got back into it and why I was waiting. Is there's a huge update for like the next gen consoles for like the PlayStation 5 and Series X and whatnot. So that was really why I was like, all right, they changed a whole bunch of things. They're on like patch 1.5 and it does run so much smoother. I still have like weird, it's just funny. Like there's this scene where there's this motorcycle in a garage and it's like a really important moment and you're like looking through the memory of some person. And then I have this motorcycle in the garage just like twitching back and forth while they're telling like this serious story.
Hey man, that motorcycle's just like, I remember this story. Fuck man, it's about to get real intense.
It's just like moving back and forth. I almost like quit and then went back in just because it was like so like, you know, breaking. But yeah, it's fun though. It's fun. You can hack people's brains, make them blind, and then you can come up behind them, break their neck. It's cool. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The future is weird. But yeah, that's what we have to look forward to in 2077. So,
I mean, what year is this? It's 50 years from now. I'm not going to be alive in 50 years.
50 years
Holy
from now.
shit.
Well, here's the thing. That's deep into the cybernetic and all that shit. And so we'll probably preserve you and still have you on the podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like put you in a freezer and thaw you out every Wednesday.
Because here's a spoiler for the game.
You muted yourself or something.
Oh, that was great. You did a spoiler for the game, and then we didn't hear it.
That was actually like, was that on purpose?
No, it wasn't. I told you I have no slack in my my cable for my microphone, so I went to try and adjust it, and then I realized I moved it the opposite direction from me. Yeah, he's like kind of not. He's kind of like not alive in a way. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay.
This could not be a spoiler because Jake has played much more of the game than I have. But currently, where I'm at,
Well, Jake said he knew what you said, even though you didn't have your mic on.
Mic.
So
okay, just agree with me if I'm right. I think I'm right. Okay.
I assumed that
No, I was.
I get what you're saying.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go play with this now.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So I have a few things. I mentioned last episode that I had gotten a few things that day. But I hadn't really gotten a chance to go through it and stuff like that. So I have those as well as a few things. I did a little. It looks like more than it is, really. I will just say that. So, because part of it was last week. But
this thing like your Tinder date says while they're unpacking all of their baggage.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like a lot, but this I didn't get to show because I had left it somewhere easily retrievable. But I finally get to show it off, and it is
the
ghost
really
with
cool.
the most. Yeah, so this is the first one of these loyal subject figures that I've purchased. So this is the ones that are that AX something. I don't know what that line is.
It's action.
But most of them are garbage.
Yes, and this looks amazing.
This is not. This is awesome. So if anybody doesn't know what this is This is cartoon Beetlejuice, which if you've never seen that cartoon, you need to fix that because it's amazing. It is quite different from the movie, but still, it is an awesome cartoon. And this is a great version. I mean, yeah, it's awesome. And so he comes with a lot of cool stuff for the price. So the figure itself is really well articulated. He's got his little cane here. He's got this bug that he's going to eat. He does have a top hat that does fit him. I just don't remember him wearing a top hat much in the show.
It's probably like a one-off episode thing, just like NECA does with the Turtles.
Yeah. So this guy, which is awesome, one of these spider guys that shows up in the background, and then what I assume is his bong. I don't know.
Hey,
but
man.
I feel like this is probably a show I need to start watching again now.
No Beetlejuice smoke. There's no way.
Yeah. I saw a great meme that said that Pete Davidson is what they imagined Beetlejuice looked like when he was alive, and it actually kind of fits.
That's funny.
Yeah. Another thing that I got that I left somewhere, I left it at work, is really what it was. But my buddy Chuck picked me up the vintage, or the retro, I don't know anymore, the retro Mandalorian Boba Fett. And I decided not to collect this line, except for just like the Mandalorian, Grogu, and Boba Fett. So I actually opened him because I was like, I'm not going to collect these and keep them on card because it's the same card as the vintage collection. So I decided to open it, and I'll put it with my vintage figure. And I think he's awesome. I mean, he's absolutely a Kenner vintage style Boba Fett, just with some different pants and a different color scheme, and it's awesome. I love it. I'm glad I opened it up. And then on my day out last Wednesday, we stopped at a used media store in our area, which is the Exchange, where we are. Gotten a lot of stuff from there, but I found two really cool things that I did not expect to find for a really good price, and they are two new Adventures of He-Man figures. So the first one I got is Quake, and he is awesome. It's not a schlong. It's a staff, and it's got a rock at the end, and his action feature is to raise it up, and you can also like have him move and swing it. And the rock actually comes apart, so you can take it off this fork thing. Comes off real easy. I think he's supposed to throw it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I assume he throws it, or it's supposed to be like it hits something and like pops off.
Yeah, and then it breaks apart. So, but that was really cool because he's complete and he's in amazing condition. I mean, he's like fresh out of the package. It almost feels like he's amazing. And then I also got another one, Nocturna, I think is his name. He's not that exciting, but
Wait, that's complete. A He-Man character?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yes. What? So this is the new Adventures of He-Man that came out in the 90s. So these were a little bit different. They had articulation in the knees and in the legs. Most of them had an action feature, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what his is. But he's got a removable helmet.
I mean, it's the abs.
No, the action is his purple and teal.
Yeah.
Like, that's just...
I mean, that's Toy Fair colors right there. Just saying.
Yep. Yeah. So maybe we'll just rename him Modern Toy Fair. But yeah. So that was awesome. Not expecting to find.
He'd be General Toy Fair.
General. I like that. Then over the weekend, I stopped over at Target. I was out with the wife, and I was walking by, and I saw on their little U-boat a thing that I recognized and flashed before my eyes and went, hey, I need that. I looked around, and nobody was around. I was going to ask for help. So I just decided to open the damn thing myself, and I did. And I went and I put them out. Like, I'm not going to be a jerk, and I put their box back. But I was able to get the Deluxe Masterverse Trapjaw.
Of course.
So there's a special bond between Michael and Trapjaw. So
yes, it is.
Yep. So not to get you too excited, but
is the mouth open?
Yeah, and he's got a tongue, man. Look at his.
Oh man, get that tongue action in there.
It's there.
So if you're watching this and you haven't already, Go to
yeah.
youtube.com/MartinToyFair and watch Nate go through 25 different Masters of the Universe figures and decide smash or pass. It is hands down the most fun I've ever had on this show.
It was a good time.
And Jarmar missed
So
out.
he comes in his like classic look, and then he also comes with these robes to be his religious zealot. Yep. So I go always for the future versions when I can, just because they're different. So if I have an option, I'll always go future version for when I display. But he's awesome. I really like him. He's a great figure. And honestly, I mean, he's a deluxe figure, which means he's 30. But
Okay.
shit, Marvel Legends or in Star Wars
right.
Black Series are like 26, 27 for a regular figure. So
Yeah.
$30 for. I do think that is deluxe. You do get a lot more stuff. So
The question we have, though, Nate,
yes,
is would you smash or would you pass?
no, still not. I mean, this one's closer. This is probably the closest because I do dig this whole ensemble.
Yeah,
I
it
dig
gets
the
dressed
color.
up for you first.
I like the belt, and I dig the skirt. I like it. It's sexy. It's showing me a little leg, but also, not showing me everything. It's
and the high
not
boots.
giving me the whole show. Yeah. Oh yeah, big fan of high boots. So
Those
Yeah.
just look like really great figures for like $30. Like that looks.
they
Really
really
good.
are. And right now at Target, like you could probably go online and get most of the figures for like half off right now.
That's right. They're running that
Because
sale.
what I'm about to show you is all from Target. So like that
Apparently
same
you go to
time
Target.
that I bought at Trapjaw, I also got this because it was on clearance for like
Oh.
$8.
Huh.
So this is a Super 7 G.I. Joe. What this is based on is a version of Snake Eyes from India that came in this color. So
Okay.
more like the fun school style. So, but I was like, hey, $8. I'm not spending 18 on them, but $8.
I mean, $8
I'm
is
all
what it should
for.
be to begin with for what you get.
Right. I understand why they're not $8. I understand the logistics and I get it, but I also don't have to like it, and I don't. So
So eat shit,
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Super 7.
Super 7. Yeah, you eat shit too.
Yeah. But I was then sent a link by a friend of mine where they were running this sale. And so I got some more for like $6 to $8. So I got Snake Eyes, regular Snake Eyes. He's a little curved because but he's not bent. He's curved.
Just got that
So
natural
once if I-
curvature, man.
Yeah. But I mean, it's awesome. I love this card art. I love the figure because I'm not going to open it, so I don't care about the articulation and that it barely has any. I like the way it looks, and for whatever I paid, either between $6 and $8, I'm down with it. So you might want to skip ahead a minute if you're not digging this. I don't know what to tell you. I also got Quinn.
They can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
In the
I guess go to
future.
the bathroom.
If you're watching this on YouTube next Wednesday, you can skip ahead.
Yeah, you can do that. Then I have the exclusive, Target
Oh,
exclusive
that's cool.
Super 7 Snake Eyes that comes with the cover of G.I. Joe 21, which is the famous silent interlude, which was all complete. There's no dialogue in the entire issue. If you've never read it, you should. You don't really need to know much. It introduces Storm Shadow for the first time, and then also introduces a secret connection between the two. It's awesome.
They've got
It's awesome.
matching
So
birthmarks.
it's a great, yes, sort of. But yes, you should go on Comixology or something like that and download it right now. G.I. Joe number 21. It's excellent.
I thought you were saying G.I. Joe 21, like 2021. And I was like, there's a cartoon going and it's all silent. I don't get this.
That's how they get the kids nowadays. They're like, you know what? Let's have a silent film as our cartoon.
Your kids don't like to talk anyways.
Yeah, they're not into that. They just want to look at their iPad.
Yep.
I was so confused.
Then we have Destro. This one
yeah.
has a curve and a slight crease at the top, but it's okay. I'll put him in a case and it'll flatten out for the most part. But it's cool. I like it. I dig it. So that's Destro. Very chesty.
I saw an
Love me a
outline
chesty
of
Destro.
RX-78 on thumbnail and came as fast as I could. Is that one of your things, Nate? Because I don't know.
RX-78.
I don't know. We have a new viewer who they said that they saw an outline of RX-78. Oh, the Gundam. Oh. Oh, because it's on the outline or the
He doesn't
overlay.
remember the images that he made.
The ones that are literally right here in front of me that I'm
Yeah.
visually seeing. I'm thinking that it's a toy that Nate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. Well, I'm glad that the overlay drew you in. So welcome in.
Yeah. Welcome. So I'm showing off what I got from clearance at Target. So I got Scarlet.
She looks so much like Jean Grey there.
Like, oh, I was just gonna say she just looks very casual. She's just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's her outfit. It's almost over. And then we've got the Baroness.
Wow, she's definitely done a glow up just in costume alone over the years.
Yeah, because this is like her first appearance costume in the comics. Yes. Yeah, man. She was not like pretty early on. Like,
well, I'm not even talking about pretty. I'm just talking about like the costume in general, like going from that weird, ugly
like
blue with the like gold trim to like her cool like tactical fucking black gear with the big red cobra.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
That's a huge difference in style.
And then finally, we have the Target exclusive Cobra Commander, which check out that.
Is his face shiny on the figure too?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
And the card, right? For like $6, how can I pass that up? And all of these are unpunched, with the exception of the Snake Eyes I bought in the store. So that's kind of cool too. So, yeah,
that's
I only
impressive.
need like I have most of Wave 1 now. So I think what I'm gonna do is just, if I ever find these $10 and under, I'll pick them up.
That's
you know,
fair.
if I never find them again, then this is what I have, and that's fine. But, you know, something to look for and hunt down. You know, sorry that I'm gonna wait for clearance, but it's just, that's what it is.
I mean, for those, I can't imagine paying $20 for that. I'm sorry, like it's cool, but it's a nostalgia grab. It's not something that like it's not a fucking Marvel Legend figure, or in this case, a G.I. Joe classified figure. Like, not worth that.
Yep.
Also,
although I do have a
Jake is pushing up his nerd glasses at the moment. By the way, all those cards are by Jason, I'm going to mispronounce this, Edminston, who is a pretty big artist, so that's cool.
Yes, he is awesome. He does a series called Eyes Without a Face, and it's just like famous characters just like around, like they're just like around here. Like, we have the Papa 3 one, and it's actually above the bathroom door when you walk in. It's really cool. I've met him once. Super cool guy.
Nice.
Yeah, you should look them up because they have like almost everybody's favorite character. It's a great series, but they're really cool to see. But I had an Amazon order come in. I actually had several Amazon pre-orders come in. The problem was several of them were damaged. So this was an experiment to see, because this is something I keep carded. I'm not mad in the sense that I knew it was a chance. Like, I've always been like, hey, if you're a carded collector, don't buy from Amazon. But I did anyway, and I got what I got. So,
I risked it when I bought the second Piccolo to get signed. I was just like, well, I need it fast, and this is going to be a do or die kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I did get the reissue of the Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan vintage collection. So this was VC 31. Nice to see. I don't have many Attack of the Clones figures, which celebrated its 20th anniversary. I think it was this week or maybe late last week.
Fuck, I'm old.
My review of the movie itself, if it was only the last 45 minutes, it might be the best Star Wars movie of all time. Unfortunately,
I liked
the
the stuff
is
on Camino.
2 hours and 20 minutes. So
my favorite part of that movie is the stuff on Camino, though.
I'll give you that. It's just there's so many things around Camino.
Oh yeah, like if you can go through and like cut out the up until that point and then cut out between that and the end sequence, there you go.
Yeah,
best 45 minutes of Star Wars. In one session.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Let's see. Only a full pace, full price if it's avoidable. That's fair. Don't blame me on that.
Yeah. I did get a good deal on these, so that was it too. So I also got the reissue of the Ahsoka, so VC 102. I actually did have this figure at one time. I was one of the few that bought it on Amazon because I was really into Clone Wars at the time, so I wanted all the Clone Wars carded figures, and this was the third one at that time. And I remember selling it for like $125, thinking, "Oh my god, I can't believe I sold it for $125." Previous to this reissue announcement, it had reached $700.
Fuck.
So, this figure
God.
was selling for $700.
I couldn't imagine paying that.
Right.
Hearing out of.
So the crazy thing is then they reissued the figure itself in the Walmart exclusive 3 3/4 inch Black Series that came in the small boxes. And it was everywhere for a while. In fact, I remember them going on clearance, but then that one started to creep way up. So it was like $40 and $50. So they did reissue this one. It's the same with the exception of they did do digital face printing. So the face scan or the actual, paint job is better. I'm not a huge fan of the card art, honestly.
Yeah, that looks weird.
I never have been. It does look weird. This is the first time they tried to depict her realistically, and this was before Rebels or anything like that. So
yeah, that looks like they went to some like fan artist on DeviantArt and was like, "Hey, can you make her sexy?"
Yeah, but also
And
look
do a
like
cool
she's
pose.
14, which is real gross.
Yeah.
So because I believe at this point in this outfit she is 14. I think she was 12 when she joins Anakin. So this was just a few years later. So yeah, man, maybe cool it and just do sexy on the Rebels version, who is very clearly an adult. So that's just my PSA. But
the Boba Fett Sonic bombs, yes.
That part is cool too. But speaking of Ahsoka as an adult,
hey,
yes,
so cool.
So yeah, this is awesome. I love the card art image of Rosario Dawson. The figure itself is really, really good. I also do have, from a couple weeks ago, I still have the Black Series one over here, which is very similar. So.
Oh, she does not look like she's that much
taller
than her vintage collection one.
I
I thought you were like, I have my open version for a second there.
Yeah.
It was a weird perspective thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same figure.
Same size. Yeah. Yeah, but no, this is awesome. So this one came out looking good. So I was okay. I was happy with that. So,
yeah, thank God we have Nate on this show because me and you would have been done like 30 minutes ago.
It does. Like I said, it's a lot, but it's like not because it's like I don't know. So
it's quantity over quality is what you're trying to get at. Is like you wanted these things, but they weren't things that you had to have kind of situation.
Right. Well, because like a lot of them, I got on clearance and stuff like that. So this I'm trying to. So I have a little custom to show you guys. This is not a custom I did because I am super untalented. Absolutely could not. Well, I mean, I can do head swaps. Let's be honest. So a good friend of mine, who's his name's Chris. You can follow him on Instagram at Customs by Christopher. He does some amazing Dragon Ball work. He doesn't post a lot anymore, but he does do projects for himself. And then if you like, for myself, I asked him, and I didn't really keep any of my comic book Marvel Legends. I originally intended to. I was going to keep Captain America stuff, and then I was like, nah. And then I was going to keep Spider-Man, and I was like, nah. I got all the movie stuff.
I'm still very sad that I didn't realize you sold your Spider-Man stuff because I wanted that Doc Ock.
Yeah, I sold that way early, though. I'm sorry, because that was expensive.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to do with my Shang-Chi because I was like, I really like the character. I really did like the comic book, but I'm not doing anything with comic book Legends. So instead, I now have Quick Kick for G.I. Joe Classified.
Okay.
And if you do not know what Quick Kick looks like, he looks exactly like this.
I'm glad you said that and not like he looks exactly like Shang-Chi. I'm like, that's going to be questionable.
No.
Well, someone copied someone.
Like this. Yes. Well, yeah. But, I mean, the figure itself, the original, if you look it up, the original 80s Quick Kick, I mean, this is it. Barefoot, black pants, blue belt, red sash with the ninja stars in it, a white bandana with the flag of Japan on it.
So I've got to ask, are the ninja stars confetti?
Yes.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And then he drilled a hole into the back and did a vintage accurate backpack and sword.
Huh.
Now, he says the sword can come out. It's just a little difficult. I'm going to leave it like this just because I like the way it looks. It looks like the vintage version. Plus, I got his sweet nunchucks because that was his accessories. A backpack with a sword that went in it and nunchucks. So, one of you should Google vintage quick kick right now because I want some validation. Because I think this looks pretty badass. I was very happy with it.
Vintage quick kick. Yeah, that's fucking pretty on spot here. Let me see how.
I was gonna say, just show us.
See if
Oh,
can...
yeah, there we go. Holy crap!
That's pretty on point.
That's pretty wild.
Right?
Now I'm kind of like, what does the original figure look like now?
You know what's going to happen now, though, is now that you have a custom one, 3 weeks from now, they're going to be like, hey, we're announcing an official one on vintage card.
My only thing with that is I don't know. Is this problematic?
I mean, they did the sniper guy. Didn't they change his name or something like that, or made him slightly less problematic?
See what you mean.
Yeah, he's talking about a different type of problem.
Thought I was like, well, yeah, okay.
Like it's stereotypical, but then you definitely can't put a white guy as.
Yeah.
I mean, you've already got Snake Eyes, which is kind of already a thing because they changed it for the movie because he was a white guy. So it's a whole thing. So I don't know. Maybe, and it's a pretty deep cut. He's not like super popular. In fact, when they did the 25th anniversary, he was only in a special DVD 4-pack thing that was exclusive to either Walmart or Toys R Us. I can't remember. So I think he's down on the list either way. So I think I'm pretty safe with this. But
I mean, it's not like you have a museum and you're having people come like look
Right.
at the here and be like, oh wow, that Nate fellow's a real racist. He's got these like super stereotypical action figures on his shelf.
No. I don't care about that for this. For me, I just don't know if Hasbro would do it like this. Is my point.
They'd probably do something similar, but I think they do like they did with the sniper guy. I think it would be something where he is slightly different. Like just
more,
enough
maybe,
to
like
maybe tone down a little.
Yeah.
In what way?
I don't know.
That's what I'm like. What could you change to?
I don't even know if it technically is problematic. I guess I'm walking on eggshells, trying not to. Offend.
Maybe not be so on the nose with like the rising sun on the. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe.
But in my defense as well, if Hasbro announces it tomorrow, I'm not getting it for a year and a half.
That's fair.
So I can enjoy the hell out of this for a year and a half.
Let's see.
Right.
I feel like we can grandfather some of these characters in with a disclaimer, kind of like how Disney does with its old movies. We stand a self-reflective king, though. Good awareness. There you go.
All right.
So a different headband, no stars. Yeah, that's fair too. To get rid of the ninja stars.
Yeah. That could be too.
I don't know. I feel like he has to wear a shirt because I feel like that's very stereotypical of like the '80s things. Is anytime they had like some sort of kung fu like Asian person, they always were shirtless and like ripped.
Like a gi on him, and then
he could have like tactical gear or something.
I think that comes from Bruce Lee. Like that's like a Bruce Lee thing. Even because they did do a 30th anniversary figure as part of a Toys R Us exclusive wave, I think, and he was like in a more of like a sleeveless ninja thing. So
like a Ryu situation.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what the proper term of that is. Like what?
It's a gi, but it's just a sleeveless gi.
Yeah, like what Johnny Lawrence wears.
Yeah, sleeveless gi.
Yeah. Okay. So I forgot about this. So I have 3 more things.
Here we are with the Transformers.
I did get this out on my day out. This is a character called Overlord. This was not released as a Generation 1 figure in the U.S., but this character was released in Japan as part of Super God Master Force. And
that's a fucking
I love
name.
the Japanese.
Say that 10 times
fast. Name.
Yeah, because I won't bore you with all the details onto why, but I got a really good deal on him, and it's awesome. He's an older figure, like he was done like in the last 5 years or whatever, but I just don't see them going to this figure in a while. He actually separates and becomes like a tank and like a plane, and then also he can convert into like a base, or
Oh man,
fortress or something. Yeah, so he's pretty cool.
that's like goals there to be able to transform into your own garage
Yeah.
your car parts to park
parking
in.
itself.
Yeah,
It's again the physics in Transformers world is just like
yeah,
non-existent.
Yeah, which I feel like is a big reason why the movies will never be able to work, is because
right.
the physics are so insane and they want it to be in realism, and you can't do that with Transformers.
Right. Right. So this last toy item I have.
Oh.
So this I also got on clearance, and it arrived yesterday. And the funny thing is, a buddy of mine went in, actually the same person that did Quick Kick for me. He wanted several of these, so I ordered with him. So it was a giant box because there was 4 of them in the box. But so what this is, this is the toy box Hall of Armors playset.
Interesting.
For Iron Man. So it comes with an Iron Man figure and stuff like that. But I don't really care about that. So it shows off the setup back here. So it's
Okay.
a Hall of Armors. It's modular. You can do all kinds of different things with it. And he's been using it for his comic Iron Mans, for his Marvel Legends. And he really likes the way it works. He got a special light kit for it, and it looks really badass. So I want to try it with some of the MCU ones and see how I feel about it and see if it works for me.
I feel like it'd probably work a little bit better with the MCU ones because they're a little smaller than the comic ones.
Yeah.
I'm ignorant again, new to the toy world. Whose toy box? And is that like a
Third party?
like knockoff fish?
No. So
Iron Man?
this
He just looks like very round.
Yes. So this is a Shop Disney thing. So this would be in Disney stores and stuff like that. So they
that's
actually
right.
have a whole line of this. Yeah, these are like, they're based on the looks that they had in that Disney Infinity game, except these are fully posable figures. They've done Star Wars, they've done Marvel.
Okay.
So it goes technically with that line.
They put those with the inside the mini ball things, the mini brands, Disney ones, because I have a bunch of those. That's right. Oh, back to the Transformers. Does that count as him going to fuck himself?
Yeah.
I guess you can park in your own garage, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
They kind of just Doctor Strange their transformations in the live action CGI. I just kaleidoscope of metal and look, a semi truck. Yeah, kind of, yeah.
It's like car.
I mean, it's realistically more. The movies are more based off like the toys at that point, because it literally just looks like someone just going done. Yeah, like a Rubik's cube.
But you literally lose track of what's transforming.
Yeah,
like I don't know what's happening. But
and it's even more weird when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a person like falling through the transformation and shit." I'm like, pretty sure you would have just ground that person into like some hamburger meat.
A burger, burger patty for sure.
Yeah,
which would actually be funny because it'd be a Wahlburger.
They did that in. It's a great joke. I didn't laugh, but it was a great joke. They actually did that in the Clerks cartoon.
Wait, ground someone up in a...
Yeah, everybody got into a transformer, like it transformed into a car, and then it drove them somewhere, and then it transformed without letting them out, and everybody died, and it was all blood all over the front. If you've never seen the Clerks cartoon, you have to. It's amazing.
Yeah. I know I've seen the figures. I can't remember if I've seen the cartoon.
Yeah,
though.
It's only 6 episodes, and it's awesome. It really is.
Sounds funny. I just wondered that though. You just picks him up.
It's very absurdist, like. Yeah, it's a very strange show. It's not like the movie at all. Very bizarre.
Let's see. I think
a lot
Robot
of
Chicken did that too.
Guy before, yeah, it's Family Guy before Family Guy, in the
sense
that they would bring in all kinds of random jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the last item I have is not a toy, it's not a figure, but it is a figure related. It's not a book.
That's surprising. That's my guess, so I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artwork.
It is an album.
Oh.
Of like a toy album?
Of the Cybertronic Spree.
That's cool.
So if you are unfamiliar with the Cybertronic Spree, they literally dress up as characters from the movie, the 86 movie, and perform.
This is not what I thought.
Oh my god, this is
The
like
song
your
from the
Mutagen
soundtrack.
Tour
Holy
Turtles.
Yep. It's more, yeah, it's kind of like Ghost in the sense that nobody knows who they are. They're
This is actually
Unicron and Quintesson.
cool.
Yeah, Hot Rod, Shockwave, RC, Rumble, Soundwave, Bumblebee.
That's fucking cool.
And so
That's
and they
insane.
perform all the time. They do all the songs from the soundtrack. They're actually really good. Like the girl who does RC has a fantastic voice, very bluesy, deep voice, and she's amazing. And they sound awesome. So this is a pretty rare album to come across. They actually are currently kickstarting their first full studio album of their own stuff, and it's blowing up. I mean, they hit within the first day. So they're adding all kinds of weird, wacky stretch goals and stuff like that. So, but I wanted that
What was that
original
called
album,
again?
the Cybertronic Spree.
Cybertronic Spree.
I would totally recommend looking up or watching their performance of Instruments of Destruction. Like that's the best one to look at, and shows off her chops for sure.
I just like and enjoy the fact that people are dressed up as Transformers, performing music from the movie. Like that's just a great world to live in.
I'm
I
just
mean,
impressed
they-
that
yeah,
they aren't dealing with any
otherwise
copyright
shit, but-
issues.
Yeah, because I mean this album.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, this is not easy to come across. I don't know, as far as like how official. Like the only thing they have on Spotify is like their one original single. Like this isn't on there, so I don't know.
Because I mean, they could probably get away with playing the stuff as being like a cover band, but I'm just talking about the fact that they like full on dress up like the characters, and it's pretty spot on. Like,
yeah, I mean they go by those names.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe that's why they have to kickstart it and they can't put it in music stores. I don't know.
Let's see. Oh no, I forgot about the hot girl being a Transformer in the movie. Why?
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she's sexy too. I mean, check out this shot right here.
Why do I feel like this is more the reason why Nate bought this album?
No, but she's sexy.
And
She's
again,
sexy.
I get judged for buying strong female characters and anime, and like, I can't quite understand.
First off, let's get this
the
clear.
hypocrisy.
She is fully clothed and a robot. You
Anime
are buying
leads to the story.
anime girls
It leads
who
to the story.
their clothes disintegrate as they get stronger.
It doesn't
You are
disintegrate.
literally buying big titty
gets
version
cyber-
of Goku, whose clothes come off as he gets stronger. Like,
I mean,
Oh man, if they had a
Goku
Dragon
is
Ball Z
big
where
titty
he
version of
powered up
Goku.
and his dick flopped out, I would read the shit out of that.
I mean, I'm sure if you look hard enough.
I mean,
Super
yeah.
Saiyan-
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna
34.
look hard enough.
Super Saiyan 12 inches.
Can you imagine when that thing goes off?
oh my god.
I mean, isn't that his tail? I thought that's what that
Oof.
was.
that makes the first season a little more kinky because everyone got choked by that tail.
We need to do a rewatch series. Like that seems fun.
Yeah, you're probably, but at
It's
the
a lot
same
of work.
time, I feel like oh wait, Jake didn't know that you have a Kill la Kill figure.
Yeah, I have.
That was literally where the whole thing with us making fun of him for his it's not porn, it's culture comments.
Oh my god, that was after that was. I don't know if I can say this or not on TV, Twitch. It's pandemic, and I was.
Oh yeah,
watching,
you could say.
like,
Well,
old
no,
anime,
you don't
and I
say
was
that
like,
because this also goes on YouTube every other after the week after. So yeah, you can say pandemic though.
yeah, it was the time where I had some time off, and I started watching like older stuff. That I was like, oh, I remember this, and it was like, oh my god, this is actually really good. It's really good.
Oh my
And,
god, Jake just made a parallel that I never put together.
Oh god.
You watched The Office, right?
Yeah.
Stanley has a
Oh, is
quote in that he's like, it's called hentai and it's hot in its art.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I never put that together until now.
Is he wrong?
I mean, it's technically art, but I don't know if it's something that
No. I mean, is Stanley ever wrong? Like, is there ever a situation where he's wrong? I feel like most of the time he's right. Stanley
in this one situation
that we all agree with.
You're not wrong,
like,
but I feel like in this one situation, it's like, I still porn can be considered art too, so I don't think it's quite.
Hey, trust me.
If you can
win
an award,
it's
art.
Pretty good movie. Yeah.
If you can win an award, it's art. That's
all.
all.
I watched one last
So then
weekend.
porn is exactly porn is art.
Right.
It can be.
So I'm just saying that, like, if you leave a broad brush like that, then yes, just about anything can be art. I'm just saying that that doesn't make it not porn.
All I want to do is you guys watch like 5 episodes and tell me you're not fucking laughing.
Episodes?
And like,
all right,
I'm just saying, just watch like the first 5
How do you say it again?
Kill la kill.
It's kill la kill. Kill la kill.
Kill space LA space kill.
Oh, okay.
Jake's spamming the Discord now.
All right, I now forgot that I didn't mute Discord. Thanks, Jake.
But yeah, just watch. I'm just curious if you watch a few episodes and you're like, God, this is actually entertaining. It's funny, and it has like a really good story. Like, and it connects. It's good. It's good. It gets a little bit ridiculous at the end, but overall, I'd say it's pretty entertaining. It's cool.
What anime doesn't get ridiculous at the end?
Yeah. She's a giant scissor blade. Like, it's cool. And it has a lot of parallels with clothing.
Where does it come from?
Sure. In what way?
Like in Spider-Man's webs kind of way.
Oh, well.
He's going to show it.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
quick. Kill la Kill is great. I'm not even attracted to females. I mean, good for everybody liking it. I'm just saying that it's horny. That's all I'm saying. So
she walks around. She has this big case here. In this case, so the blade actually comes from her father, who was working on some. I can't remember high tech. I don't know. I'll just say high tech science shit. You're towing a line because last time you explained this, you explained it poorly. She doesn't know why he was making this blade. And then it makes it, oh my God, it's just there's a great moment where, dude, just fucking watch the show. I'm telling you, it's good. And then this is this is her suit. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna give you more power, but it's also gonna restrict you. I gotta get tighter on you. And like, cause if your body overheats from all of the energy, if we will. So, but I mean, look, she's fully clothed.
This explanation sounds like every comic book nerd trying to explain why like Wonder Woman and every other like comic book character is like half naked. It's like, oh, they just
Marvel
they need to be able to.
Worse. They're so much worse.
I'm sorry. I've seen the commercials on Adult Swim back in the day when this was originally airing. It is not much worse because Marvel and DC at least, cover the bits enough to keep it family friendly. This is borderline micro bikini, like just covering the nips.
So here's the thing. If you watch it, there is people who show a lot less or a lot more skin, and it is a reason for that. Now, is it horny? Possibly. But it just shows that they're giving in a little bit more than everyone else. And it doesn't sound like it makes sense. And I'm not even quite sure it makes sense. But I'm telling you, you watch it, it is very entertaining. It's very, very, very
in the chat, it's by Studio Trigger. All their anime is like, just go with it, bro. Don't think about it too hard. I mean, I'm not thinking about it too hard. I'm just saying that it's horny, and that's okay, Jarmar. You can like what you like, man. I mean, we're gonna give you shit when you buy an action figure that has like, underwear, and then you explain it poorly by telling us that her brother and dad get nosebleeds and stuff while watching her fight, and it's...
No, her friend's brother
Well, you didn't say that the first time you explained it to me, because both me and Nate did not hear friends. We just heard her father and brother.
You didn't wait for me to explain it. You know what I mean? It's good shit. It's a good story of like coming into a new school, not knowing anyone.
It's a coming of age story.
It is. It's in a lot of cases, in a lot of ways, it's a good coming of age story. It's really good.
So wait. Let me also. I think I vaguely remember this from the last time you explained this. She's a high schooler, right?
Yeah. So other high schooler, like the little brother. It's not her. I keep saying her little brother. It's her friend, which I can't remember her name right now. I can't remember. Anyways, she's like kind of living. She's like living with them.
High school.
And then get mostly naked to fight monsters.
No, it's not. It's not that way. It sounds again.
It sounds a lot worse than you claim it is.
That's fair, man.
It's not. It's not that. It's actually not sexualized until you sexualize it. It's so weird, but
that is weird.
That's a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah. It's not sexual until you sexualize it.
Yeah, and then again, we just we bring up I'm not gonna keep deflecting on you guys. You're gonna keep throwing this way. It's so wrong, but it's okay. It's okay.
Listen, I'm glad you enjoy something. I'm just saying it's a little questionable at times. At least the way it could be knowing how this conversation goes. This show could be completely night and day different from the way he describes it, because he just digs that hole deeper and deeper every time he explains it.
I don't pretend to be an expert. I can barely remember half the things I said yesterday, so I may be remembering only very specific parts. I just remember the dad and the brother having nosebleeds, and it was one of the most funniest sequences I've seen in anime in a long time. It was very, very hysterical. It was a joke that it was like you keep telling the joke, and for some odd reason it just keeps getting funnier. It's just so good. It's really good. The fucking dog has a nosebleed. It's so fucking funny. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it again.
I think I'm gonna go with Planet of the Apes. I think I'm just gonna go.
You know what? I just got the steelbook for the Batman, so I've got like 3 hours to blow.
Hey,
so.
And with both of our choices, we don't have to sexualize it until we sexualize it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna sexualize it for the entirety of the 3 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you on that one.
I would question it if Nate sexualized his though, because that's a bunch of apes, and that'd be kind of bestiality.
But James Franco's in the first one.
True.
I mean, if we're
that was before he got like canceled.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this again.
All right. On that note, as always, thank you for tuning in for Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. Make sure to follow us over here on Twitch. Check out youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair, where we have our weekly podcast. We have Toy Therapy. We've got top 10 lists. We've got reviews. There's probably something else I'm missing. If nothing else, go check out Masters of the Universe Smash or Pass. Hands down, the most fun we've ever had, and Nate and poor Jarmar missed out on it. Go check out Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. You can get the audio-only version of our podcasts every week on Spotify and other podcast platforms. Check out Jarmar, where he's got the Why Are You a Weeb? I mean, Why Are You a Gamer podcast, where he interviewed people in the gaming community. Why are you a hater? Why are you sexualizing anime podcast? But yeah, go check that out on Spotify. Also check out his YouTube channel, Why Are You a Gamer? And then check him out on twitch.tv/Jarmar_games. And Nate, what do you got for us this week?
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about a new video podcast I'm doing. Video series. It's going to be streaming. It's called Figsley. And two of my friends and I, you don't know them, but we sit around and we show like the purchases that we made this week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have
What night does that air on? Is that
That's going to be on Thursdays.
Oh,
So Figsley Thursdays, yeah.
okay, okay.
But it's the Thursday before yours, so
yeah.
So they did it first. I got you. I see what you're saying.
right.
Is that on Switch? Can we get that on
No,
Switch?
it's on Switch.
Oh, on Switch.
I thought he was gonna say something like Vine or something.
You can only watch it on the Nintendo Switch.
Hey, that's you know what? That means they're doing better than us, because if you can get streaming rates to only be on the Switch, that means you're getting paid.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
We
about
getting paid for the
100
shit for this.
million, Switches out there. So
Yeah.
not everyone
Yeah.
has a Twitch account.
Hell,
so
just in the
good
past
marketing.
3 minutes of doing the closing, we've lost like half our viewership. So we're doing a lot worse than
Wow.
Figsley. So
Nobody's sticking around to hear about that, huh?
hopefully everyone who's still here shows up next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thanks
Okay, so
for watching.
the one thing I think will get you guys in. So the bad guys, if you will, they have specific suits that are tailored to. They give them certain like powers, if you will, and they actually the name of the suits are called Goku suits.